Sometimes a single bad release can destroy an entire game developer. This is the story of one of those bad releases. In the early 1980s, the video game industry was all about the arcade. Countless people visited arcades every day, and billions of dollars was made in the industry. Its peak was in 1982, when 24,000 of them were in North America alone, and more than 1.5 million individual arcade machines.
In 1981, Americans popped in between $5 and $9 billion worth of quarters and tokens into the slots of arcade video games. Pac-Man alone digested $200 million for its manufacturer, Bally Corporation's Midway. No human could begin to compute how many Pac-Man dots were gobbled up, how many little children and adults spent their free time at the joystick of a video game control.
Business was booming, with sales increasing 17 times over since 1978, and so game developers were pushing ever more money into the creation of new titles. They did not know it yet, but the golden age of arcade gaming was about to come to an end.
Most popular pastimes in the country right now, but will this popularity last is the question.
Meanwhile, a developer called Cinematronics was creating what they believed would be a game changer. Cinematronics was a main player in the industry. And yes, I hate these puns as much as you do. Founded in 1975, they began by creating clones of pre-existing games like Pong. 1977 saw their first major success when they licensed the much older game Space War. Rebranding it, they called it Space Wars and sold it for the first time in arcades. It was an immediate hit, becoming the best-selling game of 1978. And they followed up with Star Castle, yet another space adventure game. Then, just as the arcade industry hit its peak, Cinematronics moved away from sci-fi, adapting the Old English folktale Jack and the Beanstalk into an adventure game. Up until this point, the company had been using vector graphics, which are smooth but could only feature one colour per individual image. But in 1982, they made the switch to raster graphics, which were more detailed. Raster graphic images are made up of individual pixels, so they can be multicoloured. They are more realistic in nature, but because they are more detailed, the quality can suffer. To put it bluntly, raster graphics are a blurry mess. Most other arcade developers at the time were already using raster graphics, and this gave Cinematronics an edge. Their games were sharper. In a sense, they were more digital. Changing the graphics system was also expensive, so Cinematronics was taking a big gamble by doing it. The gamble was that their upcoming games would be profitable enough to make up for the hit, but they weren't. Jack the Giant Killer was a commercial flop, and by the end of the year, Cinematronics was bankrupt. The failure was partly because the game sucked. The goal was to climb the beanstalk and collect treasure, but at random moments you would seem to just fall to your death for no reason. So that's weird. Another reason for the failure was moral panic. Parents at the time were worried that playing games would harm their children, so everyone panicked and banned their children from arcades. Going into 1983, the industry crashed, so Cinematronics would not be the last arcade company to go bankrupt. In fact, 1983 was like the apocalypse of arcades.
Communities around the country are passing laws banning the video games from their towns. Brush fires, to say the least, but they are getting a lot of attention. In Massachusetts, California, New York, in New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and in Georgia. In each of these states, a town or towns has either restricted licensing or banned the games altogether.